my name's Joe Sellman-Leava.
My name is Katarina.
Hello, I'm Dylan. Is that
Yeah.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm one of the co-creators and performers of It's the Economy Stupid.
I am the director and dramaturg of It's the Economy Stupid.
Oh, I did everything apart from write it and act. Well, no, I act in it and I do the tech and I designed it and I basically did everything apart from direct it and what Joe's jobs.
Okay, so including the stage magic as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, and Reese, we had a lot. It was a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
I'm not. Basically, what I'm saying is you can't blame me for any of it.
We're on tour at the minute. We're doing our spring tour. It's the Economy Stupid tours by public transport. We really wanted to make it a bit more sustainable. The set that Dylan designed folds down into 2 suitcases, and into those cases also goes our costumes and the projector, other little props that we use, kind of everything we need for the show. We have a case each, and we managed to do the whole tour by tube, train, and the old taxi. A typical day for us would start with getting ready to leave in the morning, getting the cases ready.
We're here at the Horse. Dylan, how do you feel?
We'll try and arrive at the theatre by lunchtime. Dylan will usually work with the venue crew to start perhaps on sound or lighting.
And what's your favourite moment in the show?
Ooh, that's difficult. I love the beginning of the show and the end.
What is my favourite moment of the show? I think there are a few bits that are consistently quite fun.
But there's lots of little kind of small moments that I rediscover every time I see the show.
And to be fair, I quite like that a lot of the show is me sat watching the show. That's...
Very much in this position that you're in now.
Yes, yeah. I get to sit and pass judgment on Joe, which I do every day in real life, but it's nice to do that, with the company of an audience.
My favourite moment in the show is when Dylan turns a 10p coin into a Freddo. Amazing.
We have quite a lot of tech in the show. There's a lot of AV.
Go through what you're doing.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing.
What are you trying to do?
What am I trying to... Oh, God knows, make theatre.
And here it is, everybody.
The Raven there, I showed you him before, but they also fold down. We've made these sort of little Velcro tabs on them so that they can fold flat and go in the suitcase.
Mr. Gorbachev.
You turn if you want to, but the lady is not for two.
I think we have about 42 boxes that sort of make up the main chunk of our set. We also have these brown paper bags. They're like little grocery bags, I guess. Dylan has this amazing design. So things like news clips and graffiti and still images and little kind of animated effects, they all kind of get projected onto either individual boxes or groups of boxes, or sometimes the whole wall. And that sort of brings everything to life.
Real mature, Dylan. Real mature.
So in our tech rehearsal, that is where we would probably spend the most time on.
Everyone thought I was mad, but I said, trust me, I know what I'm doing.
I say we, it's Dylan and the venue crew that do most of that, because I am one of the least technically proficient people on the planet. But I help where I can.
And what's your favourite consumable prop?
Diet Vive.
What consumable prop is not in the show but should be?
Bread.
An edible prop that isn't in the show. Well, I guess we have so many edible things already in the show, but maybe a marshmallow?
Why should bread be in the show?
Oh, carbs in it.
Dylan also runs all of the tech from on stage. He and I perform the show together. One of the things we wanted to do with this show is acknowledge that, when you see a piece of work, play, a musical, whatever it is, you're seeing the tip of the iceberg. You're not seeing all of the labour. The performer's there in front of you, but usually the people who designed the show, directed it, people running the lights, and keeping the building going, and all of the many hours of labour that kind of are required to make just an hour of theatre happen are often invisible. So we wanted to sort of make Dylan's labour more visible, basically. So have him on stage and doing all these jobs from the stage while he's performing.
I think it's Lidl's own brand Coke, which doesn't taste anything like Coca-Cola. but it's called Diet Vive, and I'd highly recommend it.
My favourite consumable in the show is the coffee, which appears out of thin air.
Do you have a special recipe for your coffee?
I do. It's the very finest instant coffee with the very finest skimmed milk powder, blended with the very finest tap water.
After we've done all of our tech, we'll have another little break. Depends how much, how much time we have.
And we open house in about 50.
We'll start getting changed. Maybe we'll have another little cup of tea.
Songs of joy and justice.
We'll do a sound check.
Mr. Gorbachev, if you seek peace, prosperity, and liberalization, tear down this wall.
We'll do our warm-ups. Dylan and I will often do some line runs of the more kind of snappy bits of dialogue.
Once we've got the content right, I can come back to you and talk to you about what does that mean for the new teachers and so on and so forth.
Sorry, I got distracted.
No, it's okay.
I wasn't sure if you were actually expecting me to continue with my life.
No, you're doing actual work.
Well, you're doing work. You're warming up. That's
I'm warming up.
Why should people come and see Is the Economy Stupid?
I mean, I think it's all right. So, what's your name and what did you do in the show?
My name's Joe, Sellman-Leava. No, I'm going to say that again because there's no pause between them, is there?
No, it's double barrel. Or
But
do you
not
mean
between Joe and Selman.
No, there can be Joe, Sellman-Leava.
comma, Selman.
But actually, I think you'd have to say Sellman-Leava, Joe. Like Sellman-Leava, Joe, Sellman-Leava. Should we start again?